Hello, my friends. Once again, this is Susan Safo and hypnotherapist, clinical hypnotherapist. I want to share with you just again a concept that came into my mind. Maybe I better to share with you, my friend. It's about your identity, our identity. I haven't had any identity since childhood. I remember even when I tried, they pushed me to they pushed me in. They didn't allow me to express myself, and so um, in some point on some point on the way, I lost my identity, and I never acted or responded to anything was happening for me or to me. um, there are the good moments that they happen for you, although there are the bad moments that they are for you too. But if you have that identity of yourself from your inner self, which is not you know contaminated by the others opinion, then you can say that those incidents happened and it wasn't good. It was happening to you and you could respond, not react. What is the react is just that we have learned that if someone is not in the category of what with the family we've been raised of, we don't like him or we don't feel comfortable with him or with she, how? Because she's not in the category of the mindset that I've been raised up with, or he's not in the category. Like if it's cheer, he's not cheerful, or if he's charming, or if she's not charming, or she doesn't have that, you know, identity that I've been raised up with. You see that many people say that my mom, even especially the guys, boys, they are repeating that my mom's girl. So um, there is a point in your life that you better come to your senses and face the reality and break that again, that box of the mindset that they put you in, to believe only there were things that they taught you, not the things that you actually learned during your life, and you could catalyze it or filter it only by your own inner jewelry gem that it was already set in your body before even you were born, because you are all energy and you've been set up with some sort of energy. You come here as a catalyst. You're going to clean it up. You're going to understand, try, test, error, false if it's true. And then you will, if you have that strong foundation of being yourself, loving yourself, that most of us, we don't have that luck or luxury to be born in the families that they haven't been hurt themselves before, so they don't transfer, they all the wrongs and doings and all the false thinkings to our body and mind. And actually the first thing is that we take that into our mind, and then we focus it in your body, and you reflect it or you show it. It affects on our body, and then it comes out from your body. It could be anything like a stomach pain, or you have the anxiety on your, you know here of the top of the, abdomen. So it could show itself in many, like we call it the sign of the body aches, that they are the signs that they show in our body. If as a man or a woman we have taken too much responsibility, always it shows with the shoulder pain without knowing it. Of course, I'm not talking about the accidents. I'm talking about while we are growing up with this kind of atmosphere, the atmosphere that they have pain mostly, and they are not growing or blooming or letting us to shine our light. Believe or not, the energy that we born from, that's light energy. And that is why that most of us, we are looking for that clarity, from the between the darkness, we want to find the clarity. And the moment that you can recognize that darkness, you just flashed, and that is the flame. You just turned it on, and now you can see in the darkness, and that is you. And all the surrounding, they are darkness. They are the environment that you are in. Actually, the earth is not heaven. Otherwise, we do it then all the times, going to church. Even the people without any religion, even the spiritual people, even the any kind of, or not believer even, they are looking for somehow to get that relief and, releasing that tension of, why am I here? So could be a good sign that we are not in the heaven, but we could end up in the somewhere that we can feel that our body and our soul and our mind are aligned together, and then we can find a way that we can express ourselves, our unique self, not the one that the others made inside of us, of our thoughts, or even the behavior of action of in our body. Sit like this, do like this, as a girl or boy. Be strong to the boy. Don't cry. Even the girls right now, they are confused. They are getting in the form of the, as a male, muscular, physical, all the time. They want to show that they are strong bodily, which is nice. I'm not saying that is not good, but the thing is that women are women and men, and that's one of the things that nowadays we have the problem with so many. They are losing the identity of who am I. I don't blame them, because there is not actually a real, there is no clarity. There is no a real a way of showing yourself as a woman. Even if you are afraid all the time, where we go, the way we look, how our body pose, and anything, and the men for how they react, how they act, how they show themselves as masculine, how they are strong, and they are independent, or other things that better than me. We all been facing these challenges in our life. So what am I telling right now? What am I talking about today? I'm talking about identity. We better look what is our real self-identity made of. Am I really this afraid and fearful? Am I always this anxious person? Am I always this person that can express himself or herself? Or what is that I cannot show my real self? And it starts from the person that are closest to you. It starts from the first family and members, and not friends. Yes, it will affect on the way that they react to you, they respond to you, the moment that you show your real self. It could be anything, anyway. I don't want to put it in the category, into the box, but be yourself. Show how you are. Don't react though. It's easy to say don't react, but it's hard to actually mastering the moments that happens to us. It happens and we are lost, and we don't have that energy or capacity of thinking right, and not doing it from the autopilot that is already in there, back in there. Go fight or escape, run away, don't talk. So these are the things that we better manage or master. The way that we act, and the way that we show ourselves, and as an identity that we all need to show our real identity. That's all I wanted to share with you today, and I hope you guys enjoy your rest of the day and be yourself and find your true self, so you can be free and live free. Until then.